We had this huge house with a sprawling lawn and a two-car garage. And both cars in the garage were always my parents'. They never let me or my brother drive them. But they said it was because they wanted us to focus more on our studies rather than hanging out. Yeah, they were always busy, both working as lawyers. But every time they came home, they'd tell us how proud they were of us, how much they loved us. We believed them. We really did. We didn't know anything about their messy divorce until we were 16 and 18. The fight that finally made them decide to get a divorce happened when I was 16 and my brother was 18. They signed the papers a month later, and I don't remember much after that. Our parents were so caught up in themselves that they hired a nanny for us instead of letting Grandma raise us. And then we started finding things out. My dad would come home reeking of alcohol, and sometimes he'd be with different women. One time, we even found lipstick stains on his clothes. When we asked the nanny about it, she told us to go clean his clothes, so we did. Sometimes my dad would take me along with him when he went out, and he'd buy me expensive clothes and bags and shoes and jewelry. It wasn't because he loved spoiling me. It was because he wanted me to look presentable when he took me out. He also told me not to talk to him about my mother. "She's a horrible person," he said once. "Don't ever talk to her again," so I didn't. My mother remarried soon after she moved into her new place. She actually married her ex-boyfriend, the guy she left my father for. I only met him once and I thought he was weird. He had this weird mustache like Tom Selleck, and he kept staring at me. Whenever he looked at me, it made me uncomfortable. So I told my mom about it, and she said, "Don't be silly, he's just being nice." One weekend, my father called us saying that he and his new girlfriend wanted to meet us and we should all have dinner together. I think he wanted us to accept his new girlfriend as a new mother figure. But I hated her. She was always criticizing me and my brother. "You kids are so spoiled," she'd say. "Your parents work so hard to give you the best, and what do? Throw it all away." We did nothing of the sort, but she kept telling us that we were lazy and unmotivated. The last straw was when she criticized my brother's choice of girlfriend. "She's such a gold digger," she said. And my brother punched her in the face. That's when my dad lost it. He screamed at my brother, then sent him to his room and grounded him. That night, I could hear my dad and his girlfriend yelling at each other. Then I heard a loud crash followed by my dad screaming, "Get away from me, you bitch! Get away from me!" I was scared, so I went downstairs to see what was going on. To my horror, my dad was standing there with a blooded nose and a split lip. His girlfriend was on the floor holding her stomach, and then I noticed blood on her hands. It didn't look good. When she saw me, she started screaming. He hit me. He hit me so hard, I think I might miscarry. My dad immediately panicked. He rushed over to her, helped her up, and tried to clean her face with a tissue. "It's okay, baby. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. It won't happen again, I promise." Then he looked at me and shouted, "Go back to your room before I ground you." Of course, I didn't listen. I called the police and told them what had happened. The cops arrived and arrested my dad. He came back home with handcuffs on. As soon as he was in his cell, he started crying and shouting. I didn't do anything wrong. That's when his girlfriend came in. She was holding a baby. What? What is this?" My dad asked, confused. "This is our baby," she said. "Or rather, it was our baby, you bastard. I miscarried because you hit me." My dad's face went pale as a sheet. I didn't know. He stammered. "I thought you were seeing someone else." "I was," she said, "but now I am, too." She walked past him and told me, "Thank you for calling the cops, sweetheart. You did the right thing." After that, she left with the baby. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. What do you think my dad did? Let me tell you, he ran away. He left us and never contacted us again. Mom had to sell the house and we had to move in with her. She couldn't afford a lawyer to fight for custody, so we had to stay with her. I'll admit, it hasn't been easy, but Mom's doing her best. She works as a waitress and is studying to become a nurse. We're still figuring things out. We haven't really talked about what happened. It's a painful topic. All I know is that I'm glad Mom doesn't have to deal with my dad anymore. But this story goes to show sometimes one hidden secret is enough to unravel everything we hold dear.